It's 11 p.m. You're an elderly man dressed in typical white Victorian pajamas and donning a nightcap of the same color. You're a restless person, a mining engineer by trade, and you make your way down a grand staircase for a late-night snack. The white walls, arched doorways, and wooden plaques have bared witness to people whispering about your apparition. Stories of your presence at the Sunnyside Park Hotel, which was previously a grand manor that was constructed in your honor, are still talked about. You are the ghost of Hennin Jennings, making your way through the building. Well, rest assured, Mr. Jennings, you are not the only ghostly presence in this building.
There's a lady that we've seen, and she's dressed to the nines. She's really dressed up. And when she's seen, she's got a pearl and diamond pendant around her neck. Now, we didn't know who she was.
This is the voice of Mark Rose Christie, describing a ghost who roams the plush green gardens of the Sunnyside Park Hotel. Mark is founder of Mystery Ghost Bus Tours, which was established in 2000. Mark has been involved in the arts as an actor, director, and producer. He's also South Africa's top illusionist and celebrity paranormalist.
So we heard the stories from both the staff and from visitors who come to the hotel.
Have you had any experiences in this garden?
Sometimes we use various ghost hunting apps. And on the one occasion when we came here, it picked up the word pearl, P-E-A-R-L, which we think is directly related to the pearl and diamond pendant.
There are many rumors explaining who this mystery woman is and why she visited the garden so often. One report says she loved the garden so much and spent a lot of time there while she was alive. Experts say a ghost stays in one place if they undergo stress. They imprint themselves in that environment. Louisa visited the hotel in 1910. 7 years later, she died of bronchitis and influenza. So the question remains whether she got sick while at the hotel. Maybe that's why her imprint is still in the garden. She was formerly known as Princess Louisa Margaret of Prussia. She married Prince Arthur, Duke of Connaught and Strathern in 1879, and visited countries under the British Empire along with her husband.
We found out that when she married Prince Arthur, that she then was given, amongst her many wedding gifts, a pearl and diamond pendant by none other than Queen Victoria, and we have since actually found a photograph of that.
If you're into ballroom dancing, you'll be happy to know that the dining area, what was once the ballroom, is frequented by a dancer in a light turquoise dress, a color synonymous with serenity and tranquility. The woman can be seen twirling and floating through the ballroom in front of a fireplace and piano, where Mark performs a rendition of the Phantom of the Opera. A cold breeze has been felt by many people who stand near the portal of warmth next to the piano. The light-footed woman from another universe was seen by the Ghost Bus founder himself.
The Mystery Ghost Bus in Johannesburg starts at the Sunnyside Park Hotel, and then I will play the piano. I'll play a piece from Phantom of the Opera, which suits a ghost tour, of course, and then out the corner of my eye one night, it was as if there was something swirling around, like that lady, but I was watching the piano keys, and then when I did look up, she was absolutely gone. But there definitely was something that I saw out of the corner of my eye. Of that there is no doubt, and that was a personal experience.
The arched ceilings on the third-floor corridors is reminiscent of the old hotel, compared to other parts of the hotel that now have flat roofs. A replay ghost, a spirit who normally walks a certain path, was seen in this arched corridor.
When I first came to the hotel many years ago, I happened to come up here one day just to look at the old part, and when I did, in the distance I saw the silhouette of a man. I knew he was a man because he had fairly heavy footsteps. And I don't see ghosts that often, but I knew he was a ghost because he vanished right before my eyes. And when I say vanished, I mean in a split second. None of this sort of fading away type thing.
Having other people experience similar occurrences assured Mark that this was definitely something he shouldn't dismiss. If you're walking through a hotel, sipping on a warm cup of coffee at 10 o'clock at night, and you encounter ghosts, movies have made us believe would be met with fear and an ice-cold breeze that makes you shiver and the hairs on your neck rise. But it seems this isn't always the case.
So I was not scared of this apparition whatsoever, but I do remember having that warm feeling about me, almost as if I knew him. And then speaking to some of the older staff back in the day, and I'm going back to 2002 now, I learned from them some oral history which told us that there used to be permanent residents here that stayed in the hotel in the old days, and so we think it is him. What I did notice about him is that he seemed to swagger a bit, almost as if he had too much to drink. So it's one of the first times that I've really seen a ghost who's had a little bit too much to drink, which was quite nice, something different for a change.
The Sunnyside Park Hotel has a creepy, dimly lit attic, which is now used for dinners and meetings. Creaking noises come from the carpeted floors when you walk on it. This is where some say a maintenance worker, many years ago, was carrying out repairs on the old roof that overlooked the green garden of the hotel. Climbing down a tall ladder from the roof, the worker missed the second or third rung and he tumbled to the floor. He broke his neck and died there. During guest dinners, diners who are last to leave will hear the sad moment the worker's soul left his body.
We've had people here, sometimes the last people to leave will say that they hear a thump on the floor. They don't see anything, but they hear a thump. And I say, oh, it's probably just one of the waiters. Indeed, that's what I said to one. We just had a corporate do here not so long ago, and I said, oh, it's probably one of the waiters that just dropped a bottle or something. And then when we looked, there was no waiter here. So even then, I started to get a little bit anxious myself, and I thought, okay, we're actually rehearing this guy breaking his neck, you know.
Whether you're a man dressed in white pajamas looking for a midnight snack, a royal duchess wandering through the gardens of the Sunnyside Park Hotel, a lass who dons a flowing turquoise ballroom gown, a tipsy spirit from another realm, or a maintenance worker who entered another universe rather unexpectedly, there's a place for you in the minds and hearts of the people who work at one of Johannesburg's heritage points.
This episode of Haunted was produced by Abigail Javier and Ahmed Kaji. It was narrated by Ayanda Nyati and edited by Peter Turon. To get a sneak peek of these ghostly places, visit ewn.co.za/haunted.